E3 is just a few days away, and while plenty of big name reveals, announcements and bombshells are still under wraps, there are a whole bunch of games already announced, leaked and rumoured. Smart Glass, Gears of War Judgment, Dead Space 3, Assassin's Creed 3, the future of PlayStation Plus, more for the Wii U, new Star Wars, Injustice, Gods Among Us and that new Hitman Absolution trailer. They're all in this week's edition of Player Attack. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen, coming to you direct from Los Angeles, where E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, is set to kick off in just a couple of days. Before the convention properly starts, however, there are 5 big-name press events, so we're expecting the flood of news from Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, Sony and Nintendo to start in just a few hours. Lucky for you, we've got a fair idea of just what's in store, so we'll bring you up to speed. First cab off the ranks this year is, as always, Microsoft, and while we've been told over and over again that there will not be a new console reveal, it looks like the company may be shaping up for some other interesting hardware developments. Smart Glass is rumoured to be an app which will act much like AirPlay for Apple's iDevices, meaning that gamers will be able to push video and other media content from their cell phones and tablets directly to their Xbox 360 console in order to check it out later. And before you write this one off, because nobody will actually admit to having a Windows phone, it seems Microsoft is opening this one up to also include Android and iOS operating systems. While there will be plenty of news about Forza Horizon, Kinect and Halo 4, the return of Master Chief has been a little overshadowed by an already announced title, Gears of War Judgment. It's an apparent prequel to Epic Games' best-selling trilogy, and while details at this stage are a little sketchy, it looks like it's been set around E-Day, 14 years before the first Gears of War game. Don't expect a young Marcus Phoenix to play a key role, although we do hear he will make an appearance. Instead, this one is set to focus on Damon Baird and the Kilo Squad, including Garen Sophia and Augustus Coltrane Cole. Judgment is in development at People Can Fly Studios, the former home of Bulletstorm, and we're expecting Epic Games to make a pretty big song and dance about this one over the coming week. For Electronic Arts, all signs are pointing to Battlefield 3 Premium, an innovative new offering designed to give gamers early access to expansion packs, exclusive in-game items, and a whole bunch of new customization offerings. At least, that's how the rumours go, including a subscription model including a one-off $50 fee. EA is also promising Dead Space 3, which looks to have retained co-op play while scrapping the competitive multiplayer element that was introduced with its predecessor. At the same time, it brings universal ammo to the game and introduces cover-based combat. Ubisoft has kept fairly quiet in terms of E3 rumours, once you get over that little Rayman Legends leak from earlier this year, but one thing to keep an ear out for is Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, which is a new game for Vita set to launch day and date with the home console version of Assassin's Creed 3. It is reportedly set in New Orleans, featuring a female protagonist, and the game has been released as a propaganda tool from Abstergo. As well as Assassin's Creed 3, there is one other threequel on the way from Ubisoft, Far Cry 3. This one was shown off at last year's Expo and looks set to be a star again in 2012, with this teaser trailer giving us just a glimpse of what's in store.
She's gonna make a warrior out of you.
Every man you fight dies.
You are so fucked, Jason.
I will lead you to glory!
When you meet me, okay, when you see me, you better thank me. The pain will stop once Jason Brody is dead. The thing is, I am not crazy. But you are. Surprise, motherfucker. You didn't think I knew you were coming, right?
In addition to those two, which are pretty hefty by themselves, there's also word that at least one other major title will be revealed on par with last year's bombshells. Sony promises the future of PlayStation Plus, which is anticipated to include a complete overhaul of the network, a bunch of free games for both PS3 and Vita, all new DLC, plus an intriguing cloud-based endeavour which is rumoured to include the acquisition of online gaming company Gaikai. The deal will not only expand the PS3's capabilities for modern games, it is also suggested that PS1 and PS2 games will be playable via the cloud, reintroducing a type of backwards compatibility to the platform. In terms of games, Quantic Dream founder David Cage is heavily rumoured to make an appearance, announcing at least one new game from his studio. After the successful screening of the tech demo Kara at GDC earlier this year, fans are getting a little excited. It'll be all about the Wii U from Nintendo after the console was revealed last year. We're anxiously waiting to see how the hardware has been improved in the lead up to launch. This should include the console's final specs, which will start a whole bunch of discussions by itself. In terms of launch titles, however, we've been promised the reveals of at least 3 first-party games, which we're anticipating will have something to do with Mario, something to do with Link, and potentially something to do with Kirby. Big-name third parties should also come out in support of the new platform, showing off what they've been working on as well. One thing to note, however, Nintendo has already stated that the exact launch date and locational pricing for the Wii U will come sometime after E3, so don't get your hopes up if the most specific information we'll get is Christmas. In other news, LucasArts has confirmed that Star Wars 1313 is in development, with the title referring to Level 1313, Coruscant's seedy underbelly. Fans may also pick up on the Boba Fett reference, and indeed the game sees players step into the boots of an unnamed bounty hunter in a never-before-seen dark and mature world. It's a third-person action-adventure packed with cover-based combat, but at this stage that's about all we know. We are also looking forward to more information on Injustice: Gods Among Us, the new brawler from Mortal Kombat creator NetherRealm, and it'll star all your favourite DC Comics characters. Expect to see Wonder Woman, Superman, The Flash, Solomon Grundy, and yes, Harley Quinn and Batman, among many others, when this one hits shelves next year. Not coming to E3, however, is the new one from Bungie, with the former Halo developer revealing that it will not be at the expo in any official capacity. Ex-Infinity Ward developers Respawn Entertainment are also playing the same card. We are also told that Rockstar Games will not be at the expo, but there are quiet mumblings that this one might not be the complete truth. With the recent Bioshock Infinite delay, 2K Games and Rockstar have a nice blank calendar at the end of this year, which would be just right for a major game release. Perhaps something to do with stealing cars. And to finish things off this week, we'll leave you with a little controversy. The streets of Los Angeles are covered in signs for the upcoming release of Hitman Absolution, and developer Square Enix has made a splash online too, with the release of this brand new E3 trailer. We'll just leave that one there without comment, shall we? For the full version of these trailers, or for more information on any of these stories, plus all of our upcoming E3 coverage, head to playerattack.com. I'm Jessica Citizen. We'll see you all throughout this week with plenty more.